Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Saturday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know, for that Pistons game, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Grant Williams is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward. And for Orlando, sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then there's Suggs. And it's De Silva in at the power forward position. Shots good by Williams. And a little extra at stake tonight, as this is the first game of the NBA Cup group stage for each of these teams.
And both coaches want to get that first win under their belt. With only 4 games in this stage, the tournament doesn't give you much room for error. And talk about making an impact play. Miller's showing what a difference he can make all over the court.
To the middle, Gibson with the steal. Here's Ball. They get it back. And here's Miller outside. Suggs against Miller. Suggs passes to Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Ball, the pass to Gibson. Outside, Green. Good on the three-point shot.
Real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's De Silva. He had 15 points last out.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Williams passes to Gibson. Back to Williams. Pass the ball. 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Here's Gibson. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 6 to shoot. Deep 2 from Ball. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Orlando trailing here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. We'll see if that defense tightens up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
The Magic trail by 4. Pass to De Silva. And Caldwell Pope now atop the key. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Caldwell Pope against Miller. On the wing, Williams. And it's the Hornets another three.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now, here's Wagner. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Green kicks the ball. Gibson with the screen on Caldwell Pope. Miller the pass to Ball. Back to Miller. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Takes the three. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. The Magic trail by 7. Wagner wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wagner's got 5 minutes.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Pass to Miller. Outside, Ball. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Caldwell Pope passes to be Tyson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here's Green outside, and it's Orlando with the rebound, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they drop the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Yeah, sometimes matchups do, but I don't think they're interested in looking at that. They want to come back strong and show they're the better team this time around. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. The Hornets also with the sub. Diabate's checked in. Now here's Caldwell Pope. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Green passes the ball. Miller with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 10-point Hornets lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Green deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now, here is Miller. Last game, 26 points.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Charlotte again missing. Inside, here's Caldwell Pope. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now just a 2-point Charlotte lead. Pass to Diabate. Now here is Miller. Gibson with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And it's Miller penetrating. They can't stop the run with that one.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And they take the lead.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Gibson. Cody Martin comes in for Green. And it's Micic in for Ball.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
And there's the call on Cody Martin. That is his first foul of the game. To the inside. And he makes good on the layup. And it's a three-point Magic lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 3.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Williams can't hit. Orlando's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Harris. Driving in. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Harris. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Micic, the pass to Miller. Here's Diabate. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Well, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Anthony's checked in for the Magic.
Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far.
They've been lucky to this point. If they want to keep this lead, they need to take better care of the ball.
Micic, the pass to Martin. Nice pass in here by Charlotte to the right side. Here's Diabate. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Wagner. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to De Silva. The wide open look here for Anthony. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Micic. Buries it from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for Orlando. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
They obviously had a plan coming into this game. They've been utilizing intense defensive pressure to force lots of turnovers.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Black is out there with Anthony. Then there's Harris. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 4 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Anthony, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Now here is Martin. He's guarded closely. Williams can't hit. Magic leading by 5. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
Grant Williams is a brute in there.
And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in the drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
Hornets trail by 5. Micic, the pass to Williams. The turnaround Jay, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Williams has got 9 points.
Simply brushing off the contact, Williams staying focused on the business at hand.
And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Micic. Pass to Salon. It's Williams, high post. A fadeaway, and it's Wagner with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Black. He saw him with 10 points last game. Wagner finds Anthony. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. They get the rebound. Pass to Black. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Micic, the pass to Martin. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Williams, outside for Martin. Here's Micic, covered by Anthony. Fires it up. Excellent D there from Anthony. Magic leading by 5. Here's De Silva. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. For Charlotte, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside, Martin. Here's Diabate. He's defended by Wagner. 3-pointer, Martin. And again, the Hornets missing. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Fades away. And the rebound goes to Martin. Hornets trail by 7. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Using his handles to shake himself free, and it's smooth sailing from there.
Anthony, the pass to Harris. Kicks it out to Wagner. And here's Anthony for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
Here's Micic following the bucket by Orlando. Over Anthony. Micic can't hit.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Wagner with a screen for Harris. With his first shot attempt, Diabate grabs the board. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Jalen Suggs.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. Wagner comes in for Cole Anthony. The Hornets also changing it up. Gibson comes in for Grant Williams. And it's ball in for Micic. Now here is Harris. Still without a basket. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Deep 2 from Ball. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wagner passes to Bitadze. Harris against Martin. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And I'm here to check out the numbers for Martin. Averaging about 4 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And frankly, I think he can play better, guys. I mean, even he would have to admit to that.
Yeah, realistically, he's going to have to step it up. I mean, that's the reality. Or he's going to start to lose those minutes.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for Gary Harris. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Miller dishes the ball. Gibson setting the pick for Ball. Out to the right wing. There's Miller with the 3. A shot missing. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And so Orlando again turning it over.
And top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. That just tells you this is a group that values taking care of the ball.
And up there in the top 5 in field goal percentage, as you said, a very efficient offense, and it helps that they can drain shots from all over the floor. Charlotte making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Suggs against Ball. And Gibson kicks to Miller. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Magic.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to De Silva. Caldwell-Pope pushes to Suggs. Batase the pass to Caldwell-Pope. They set the pick. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 three-pointers in the first quarter.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you, and for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Here's De Silva. Sinks the 3-pointer. De Silva's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
And Gibson kicks to Miller. Back to Gibson. Charlotte moving the ball around. Miller, no up.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
A reliable passer leave obvious openings, and Suggs is going to help his team take advantage of it.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. That's tipped.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here is Miller. 12 points for him. Shot to stop the run. No good. Caldwell-Pope with some nice D.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Williams. He's got 14. On the wing, Miller. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Miller with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Suggs against Ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Orlando.
The Hornets have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. Wagner from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wagner's got the lead up to 12 now for the Magic. And so it's Orlando up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting out a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Orlando Magic.
They're efficient. They play to their strengths. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots they feel confident about. If they don't feel confident, they make the next pass.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
A look here now at the Magic. They've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Suggs. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game, setting the floor for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Grant Williams is out there with Green, and it's Gibson in at the center. And the Hornets shooting 40% from the field. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Taj Gibson provides what I think is really valuable wisdom and experience to his team, and he leads by example.
Here's Suggs. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Green up on top. He's covered by Suggs. Ball kicks to Miller. Pass to Williams. 4 on the clock. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Terrific to see Williams getting it done offensively, staying locked in.
Miller against Caldwell Pope. With some arc, Suggs, and he drops it in from the low post. Suggs has got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Green. He has 6. Ball from long range. Williams, a screen on Suggs. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Ball.
A lot of different ways to knock down shots, and Ball's form is certainly unorthodox, but it works for him, and he's got a really quick release that allows him to get it off.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Magic, 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And, of course, Charlotte, they're 5 spots away.
And when I look at Orlando, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Outside Williams. Pass to Gibson. And here's Miller. Latre. Rebound by the Magic. Da Silva's got 4 rebounds in this game. Offensive rebound. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Gibson. Da Silva with the bucket.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Green finds Ball. Now here is Miller. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Miller. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Hey, Hey, it's not easy trying to stick with Caldwell Pope now, especially when he leaks out in transition.
Outside Williams. And the wide open shot from Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Green's got 9.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Ball. Averaging 25 points per, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 7. Pass to Gibson, 18 feet out, and the shot goes down. He's got 7.
This is the confidence Gibson possesses, ready to shoot as soon as the pass hits his hands.
Here's Bitadze. Here's Suggs. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 12 points for Jalen Suggs.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Green. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. Here's Williams. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Gibson with the screen on Wagner. And it's Green. Missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Good. Bitadze's got his second bucket.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Now, here is Miller. 12 points for him. Gibson dishes to Williams. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Ball sets a screen for Williams, and he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark with the Hornets. They were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Gary Harris comes in for Wagner, and it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. Micic can't hit. Orlando leading by 17. Caldwell Pope pass to Harris. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Martin the pass to Micic. Clock at 6. Back to Martin. Over Harris. And it's Martin missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Black. Good on the shot. Black's got 8 points.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Diabate. And here is Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Boy, the energy, the passion. Gibson plays with a real fire inside, an aggressive dunker.
Down low, got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. Fifth on the list, the Magic.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Miller against Caldwell Pope. Wagner with a screen for Caldwell Pope. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets club have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success. You know, I still think Caldwell Pope does not get enough credit for everything that he provides. Suffocating D, efficient offense, excellent energy, and this dude is a real valuable piece.
And they're ranked in the top half of the league in terms of points off turnovers. This means they're finding ways to capitalize on other teams' mistakes.
And they've been very steady at the free throw line, like you said, GA. Not perfect by any means, but consistent. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Magic knocking down the tray. Good on the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Black. He's got 11. Isaac kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Isaac. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Black, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Micic. He's got 6. Pass to Salon. Offline with his 3. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Orlando. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Isaac. And the Magic lead by 20.
Gary Harris not bothered by intense, tough defense. He's dialed in.
Miller against Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Miller. He's got 12. Over Caldwell Pope, and it's good off the back rim and in. 14 points from Brandon Miller. Here's Black. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw. And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. Anthony's checked in for Contavious Caldwell Pope. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Curry's checked in for Brandon Miller. Pass to Diabate. There's Micic, covered by Anthony. There's the 3. Connects from three-point range. Micic has got 9.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got in just enough room to get that shot off.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The final
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Cole Anthony. Harry Harris is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Black. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. This is out there for Orlando.
And you know, Seth Curry has that shooter's mentality, which makes defenses uncomfortable. And that's part of how he gets these calls.
Now, here's Isaac. Harris outside. Pass to Wagner. Fades. And he gets it to go.
Wagner, he's got a good-looking jump shot, really, from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Micic. Rejected by Harris. Only one man back on D. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Isaac's got his first basket of the night. Pass to Diabate. To the paint, deflects the pass. Anthony with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Basket counts. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be true. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Now here's Anthony after Jonathan Isaac's miss. Another shot, and Anthony lays it up and in.
Coming out of the half now, making a commitment and concentrated effort to get to the offensive boards has proven fruitful.
Inside, here's Martin. It's hauled in by Harris. Magic leading by 21. Shoots. Isaac passes to Black. Curry with it. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. That's short off the rim. It's Black in the corner. Anthony on the wing, covered by Smith. Anthony can't hit. Hornets trail by 21. Now Curry. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Franz Wagner's checked in for Cole Anthony.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
They set the screen. Curry kicks the ball. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Harris passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
How about big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
To the inside. Pass to Martin. To the left side wing. 18 feet out. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Wagner. Wagner has screen on Martin. Fires the 3. And it's Wagner missing.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Diabate. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hornets with the rebound. Over to the wing. Launches a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
When you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Here's Wagner following the three by Charlotte. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Suggs against Ball. Pass to Green. All sorts of time. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
At the elbow, Suggs. And the shot goes in. Suggs has got 9 points here in the second half.
A physical guard, Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Pass to Green. Gibson with it. The rebound by Batadze. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right
now. Miller against Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Ball. And he goes in for the dunk.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Charlotte no good that time either.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the right side. On the wing, Green. He's defended by Wagner. Suggs against Ball. Over Suggs. Ball with the bucket.
You know, Ball is 6'7", so as a point guard, he's got the size to simply shoot over defenders.
Pass to De Silva. Now Caldwell Pope. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching, but I read a lot about them. Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Here's Black. Caldwell Pope outside. Isaac finds Caldwell Pope. A stupendous finish in traffic. Caldwell Pope's got 7 now in this quarter.
Look at Caldwell Pope battling inside. Boy, he fights through that contact, doesn't he?
Gibson dishes to Miller. There's the triple. Cans it from downtown.
Miller. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
That one good for 2.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Green, the pass to Williams. Shoots over Isaac. Williams can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shot's good by Gibson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And so here's Orlando. Following the miss by Josh Gibson. Out to the right wing. Howard wide open. From outside off the mark. Now, here's Ball. Tight defense on him. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And that about wraps it up.